Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my July beauty favorites, and to be honest, it was very few new things. It was things that I was just using over and over again throughout the month of July that I've had for a long time. So when I went to put this video together, I was like, well, I don't really have much new stuff to talk about, but these are things that I've kind of like picked back up. I was using before and I picked back up using again. So, yeah, I do have some new makeup that I ordered. I ordered some new things to try. There's a new mascara that I ordered that I was really excited to try. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know the mascara that I'm talking about that I ordered, and a few other things. Okay, let's get started. Let's do the makeup first. Though I am loving my Tatcha loose powder and my Hourglass loose powder, I have my Tatcha one on today. I pulled out my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish pressed powder the other day, and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love it. It is so long wearing. Now, it is much more matte than my Tatcha powder or my Hourglass powder. This powder is more of like a soft, velvety matte, soft focus finish. This is definitely much more matte, but it sets my makeup so nicely. I mean, by the end of the day, my makeup had not budged and still was very matte. Like, despite the heat, humidity, all that sort of thing. So I forgot how much I love this. In fact, I just hit pan, so I probably will need to pick up a new one. I believe she's doing like a summer sale. I shared it over on my Instagram. I don't know if it's still happening. If it is, I'll link this below. I think there's a lot of sets that she was doing. Hold on, I see like a hair. There we go. A new makeup product that I did test that I was really enjoying is the Mercier, the new Light Catcher Translucent Loose Powders. I'll link the blog post below of where I reviewed it, and it has like a little bit of shimmer in it. So I've used it all over my face, just very lightly, but I more just use it on my cheekbones. If you have drier skin, I think this would be beautiful. If you have oily skin, definitely light-handed on the cheeks, but it's really, really beautiful. But the brush was really what did it for me. This powder brush, I love the angle of it. It's like angled, you can see like this. It just fits really nicely. I also like that you can use it just on the cheekbones as well as powder all over, bronzer. It's a really great shape. The lip combo I have really been loving. I actually have it on today. It is, and it's really not like a ton of color, but it is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon in the shade, ooh, what is it? NP1. It is the perfect, I don't know, my lip color, but better. I know it's already set and done, so, and I need to sharpen it clearly. It's a great, for me, it is the perfect, my lip color, but better lip liner. Very creamy, and it really, like, sometimes when I line just on the outside of my lips, it just doesn't, the liner doesn't work well with my lip color, my skin tone. This is the lip liner that works perfectly to just overline a little bit. And then I've been using the Huda Beauty Silk Balm. There is no color to this, yet there is. It's hard to explain. Many of you picked this up because I've talked about it a million times. It's clear, but it manages to give your lips something. It's fantastic. It feels amazing, but also can be like a makeup product. And it looks great with just a lip liner or alone. The Patrick Taw Bronzing Duo that I shared, I really have been loving it. There's a cream and a powder. I like to use the cream first and then kind of set with the powder. The reason also why I love this cream is because it's really, really gray, which seems kind of weird, but especially for bronzers or like anything kind of type of contour product, I like things to be a little bit more gray than orangey or red based. It looks more like a shadow and often looks very, like, much more natural. And really love this. I will say, said before, I do like my Tarte cream bronzer better. The formula of that Tarte cream bronzer is like chef's kiss. It is the best cream product I have. It goes on, it's not too emollient, it's dry enough, yet it's smooth enough. This is a little bit more emollient than that, but still really, really great. And color, the blending, the powder with the cream, it's fantastic. And I've talked about that. Oh, I'm back to loving, I mean, not that I've stopped, but someone asked me the other day I did a Q&A and what is your favorite lip tint? And I mean, I have a lot of lip products that I really love, but I just continuously go back to these Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. Nonstop, all the time. They give great coverage. They feel amazing on the lips. They're a product that I just will never be without. I will continue to repurchase these for as long as they make them because they're like a good hybrid of, a lot of times like I have a great balm, like the Silk Balm, but it doesn't give me enough color, or something that gives me great color, but just not as moisturizing as I want. This is the perfect balance. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, a new fragrance I have really been loving. Way sent over 2 of their fragrances, and I've been wearing Dean Street. Love it. Love it. It's a little bit more like fresh. It's like a sweet, fresh scent. You guys know my descriptions of these are always very common, like just very simple the way I describe them. That's why I link it below so you can see the notes for yourself. The other one I liked, but I love Dean Street. This is like my scent. Definitely gravitating more towards that. I don't know, my skin's just feeling a lot more congested lately. I don't know if it's the heat, the humidity, you know, just being outside a little bit more. But the Colleen Rothschild Clarifying Detox Mask, I mean, it like pulls all the gunk out without drying my face out. You know when you use a mud mask or a detox mask or something, and then afterwards you're like, well, that's like my pores are clean, everything looks nice and detoxed, and now my skin feels like the desert though. So I need to put moisture on immediately. That is not the case with this. I do like to follow this up with, my skin's feeling extra dry, I will then do the intense hydrating mask after. But just the detox mask by itself is not that drying, which I love. I'm almost finished with this, and I already have like a backup, but I had to talk about it again because I've shared this a lot. I talk about it a lot also over on Instagram, the CE Ferulic SkinCeuticals. It is truly one of my favorite vitamin C serums. It is really effective. When I rotate it back into my routine, I notice a really big difference in the evening out of my skin tone. I can really tell like the reduction. I have some dark spot patches here and there, but when I'm using this, everything looks more even and a lot brighter. It definitely is pricey, but I try to share every time. Sometimes Derm Store and Skin Store have different sales for SkinCeuticals and they're like 15% off, which to be honest, 15% off is still like a good amount. To get off of the serum because it is pricier. So I always share that over in my Insta stories when it comes around. But if you've been thinking about investing in it, it really is great. It smells gross. Some people said it smells like hot dogs or something. Yeah, I mean, it's not nice. It's not fantastic, but it's effective. So I definitely don't think you will be disappointed. Because it's been so hot, I'm over summer. I'm just going to tell you right now, in my mind, I'm on pre-fall already. I'm over summer. I know some of you are like, don't push it, don't push it. I'm here to tell you that I'm pushing it. So I'll probably begin to start to talk about pre-fall clothing. I ordered myself a fall candle. I'm over the heat. I'm over it, and thinking about the fall makes me happy. And so I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'm going to burn some fall candles, and I'm going to turn down the AC and like cuddle up with a Barefoot Dreams blanket and imagine that apple picking season is right here. But I still have to accept that it's very, very hot, and I have been going back to the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew. Ugh. I'm not normally an oil-free skincare fan. And which is weird because I have more combination skin, but I find that oil-free products leave my skin sometimes feeling like I don't have enough, there's not enough moisture, richness, oomph. I know it's kind of weird, but it's true. And this is not the case. This is like this really watery gel cream that feels like a burst of moisture on your skin. It's so refreshing, yet still moisturizing. Sometimes with lightweight, watery gels, they feel great at the beginning, but I need a little bit of richness for the surface of my skin. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can feel things feel hydrated, like deeper, but the surface of my skin still feels, I'm like, oh, I want a little bit of like a creaminess to calm everything. This is just fantastic. The surface feels great. I feel like a deeper hydration. I've just been absolutely loving it. I have not tried the new Summer Fridays. They redid their lip balm packaging and then they launched a color. I've never tried their lip balm. I've tried most of their products, with the exception of 2 masks, but I love everything they make. So I'm always really excited to see what new products they come out with. But cannot recommend this enough. Really feels wonderful in the skin. And then Tatcha released an Indigo Overnight Repair Cream. I've only tried this once, just because I'm like testing other things, and I'm like, I'm in a good flow with my skincare routine, so I'm like, I'm not incorporating anything new at the moment, but this is so calming. Okay, first of all, the Tatcha Indigo line is lovely. If you have sensitive skin, irritated skin, just skin that needs to be calm and pampered and relaxed, the Indigo line is so, so lovely, and this the Indigo Overnight Repair, it's so rich and so nourishing. It's just like this, like your skin can just breathe a sigh of relief. And I really think I'm gonna love this come the winter as well. And that's it. Pretty much all this stuff is stuff that I've talked about before, I've reviewed before, but you know what, sometimes my favorites are not always like new favorites. Because I mean, honestly, how can I have new favorites every single month? I have products that I already have so much, so I just kind of rediscover things and I use it and I'm like, well, those were my actual favorites this month. And ooh, I am about to do, actually take some pictures for my favorite one and done eyeshadows. I'm gonna do a blog post on those. I had a lot of requests for those. You know what, I had a lot that I was loving and using like a few years ago, and then I kind of got into palettes a little bit. So I didn't have enough one and done shadows that I was using a lot of to like make a blog post, but now I do. I have like, what is it? I think 6 here that are just, some are cream and some are powder, but they're just great, one and done, easy. Throw that on, mascara, you have a complete eye look. So that blog post is coming soon, and I will link everything that I talked about down below, as well as stay tuned because like I said, I ordered some new makeup, so I'm probably doing a tutorial with those things. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.